guys, this is Romeo from Mac Experts, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to run the disk utility and how do you repair permissions. So the version I'm using right now is Mac OS 10. Let me just show you that. You just have to click on the Apple sign, click on About This Mac. So I'm using the OS X Yosemite version 10.10.3. Now, to go to disk utility, what you have to do is you have to click on this button Go, and you have to go to Utilities. Now you'll find a lot of different applications inside, and you'll find disk utility there. You have to click on it. I have to click on it twice. There you go. So now if you see there, you have to select on the left, you have to select the drive that you want to repair. You have to click on the drive in which your Mac is installed. So you can see that I have a 500 gigs of hard drive, and I have used up around 70 gigs. Now to check, you have to first click on verify disk permissions. So now it will verify all the permissions on your Mac, and if there's any problem, then it will show you that in the logs. So it will take approximate 1 minute. It will verify all permissions, and it will let you know what you have to do now. So it takes a little bit of time. You have to wait for it to complete. Once it verifies the disk permissions, then you will have to click on repair disk permissions there at the bottom. Sometimes it might take longer to verify the permissions, so we'll wait here. Please also ensure that you have your charger connected to your laptop. You can see that the battery on my Mac is running low, so you have to make sure that you plug in your charger as well before you do such kind of repairs on your Mac, just to ensure that it does not shut down in between. You can ignore these warnings that you're getting. The one SUID file system library core S has been modified, will not be repaired. There are the generic errors, and it does not hamper your system's performance. Take some time. Sometimes it gets completed in 1 or 2 minutes, sometimes it takes around about 3 or 5 minutes. It depends on your Mac. It's about to complete. Repairing disk permissions will also make your computer faster, and let me first tell you how it actually works. So you might have notice that many things you install in Mac OS X are installed from the packaged files whose file name extension is .pkg. Each time something is installed from a package file, a bill of materials file whose file name extension is BOM is stored in the package receipt file, which is kept in library receipt in Mac OS X. These files don't take up much disk space and you shouldn't put them in the trash. Each of those .bom file contains a list of files installed by the package and the proper permission for each file. So in Mac OS X 10 or 10.5 or earlier, when you verify or repair disk permissions, Disk Utility reviews each of the .bom files in library receipts and compares its list to the actual permission on each file listed. If the permissions differ, Disk Utility reports the difference and corrects them if you use the repair feature. So now you see that it shows you different logs there. It shows you the permissions that differ on your Mac. So now what you have to do is, after the permission verification is complete, you have to click on repair disk permission. It will take some time. Now you might be wondering, what are permissions? So every file and folder on a Mac OS X hard drive has a set of permissions, settings that determine which user have access to each item and exactly what that access is. For example, permissions dictate whether or not a particular user can open and edit a particular file, but permissions also determine which items the operating system or specific parts of it can access and modify, and which files are accessible by applications. Now, repairing permission will take around about a minute to complete. Once it is complete, you can close the disk utility and then you can restart the computer once. After you restart the computer, you will see a slight difference in your Mac. It will run a little bit faster, and it actually resolves most of the permission issues that you have on your Mac. Now most of the users who know about how disk utility work, they usually use this repair. Like some people do it every day, some do it a week, some do it once in a month, and there are people who also do not run any such kind of repair on the computer. But however, if required, and if you think your computer is slowing down, your Mac is slow, you can try this one step of repairing the permissions. Sometimes it also helps you out in speeding up your computer. Alright, so now the repair disk permission is complete. You can close disk utility ready to go. Alright, so please like the video, share it, and do subscribe.